Yo guys, what is up? It is James. Today, I'm going to be posting a little bit of a different type of video. One of my friends ended up telling me about his recent tournament experience where he ended up getting dispelled, and essentially what happened was the new game mechanic kicked in where the dispel triggered a dispel shield, and then afterwards he had a cloaked spell cast on him, and that ended up being a dispel, even though he had a dispel shield on. So in this video, we tested out, what puts a dispel shield on, what doesn't put a dispel shield on, and what exactly, in game terms can go through a dispel shield, and just how powerful is the dispel shield in terms of using cloak. Because apparently what I'm being told before making this video is that cloaked dispels and TC cloaked dispels actually go through dispel shield. Now, you guys remember when I made the video on reshuffle, when they ended up making it so that in one of the recent updates, that when you discarded a TC, you couldn't reshuffle it back. Now, I made a video on that. You guys responded with heavy feedback. They ended up putting out a little post on their Twitter or on the website saying that, we weren't going to change it. It was set in stone. And then I made another video on it. You guys heavily responded again. They ended up changing it. I think this time it's going to be a little bit more controversial because it involves cloak, and we all know what cloak is supposed to do and stuff. So it is going to be a little bit more controversial. I think the feedback is anyway, but I'm interested to see what you guys are going to say about this and if this is broken or not. Because I really, at least at the moment, I don't really have an opinion on it. I think it is broken, but I really don't know what to say about it. So I'm gonna let you guys see what we tested out, and then you guys can form your own opinion, and we can talk about it in the comment section below and a little bit at the end of the video. So yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a moment to talk about the possible 3 standpoints that people will be taking from this, potentially 3 standpoints, anyways, that people might take after watching this video, and analyze what we just saw in the video before this point. Now, we saw that the TC cloaked and normal cloak dispels, in fact, do not put on a dispel shield. Now, I want to talk about that a little bit because I think if KingsIsle is going to keep the TC cloak and dispel cloak, you know, a thing by not activating the dispel shield, I think at least they should be lenient in making it so a dispel shield pops up after the person uses a spell that activates said dispel. So at least you do get a dispel shield. Now that is only if KingsIsle, you know, intentionally put this there. They need to be a little bit more lenient because this is going to cause a lot of problems in setting for tournaments, which is kind of already a thing, but one of the recent updates actually made Cloak a lot less viable because you can't, you know, duplicate your cards anymore. So people stopped using Cloak. I think this update is going to make setting a lot more, not intuitive, but it's going to encourage it more because now people can get around the dispel shield by using TC cloak dispels and by, you know, jamming their deck with, you know, regular trained cloak from Diego. Now, I do want to touch upon the fact that this is probably not going to affect rank that much. People aren't really going to put, you know, cloaks in their deck just to, you know, cloak dispels because they don't put on a dispel shield. They might, but it's not going to be very effective or smart, in my opinion. People might do that. It might end up winning the match. All the more power to them if it does end up working out in their favor. To me, that seems like a waste of time and a waste of deck space. But that is that. Now, we also saw that the dispels went through the dispel shield. I'm not entirely sure what I want to say about this and what standpoint I want to take on this just yet because I have yet to run into this. I have yet to abuse this. And I'm using the word abuse because I don't think that this should stay a thing. I think it should either be changed entirely or tweaked. At least in my opinion. But I say that because you know, you have a dispel shield on, regardless if someone is putting a cloak on a dispel or not, it should be negated. Now, again, I'm not sure if this is intentional or if this is a bug, if this will get fixed or not, but this is definitely something that needs to be brought to people's attention because I, for one, did not know this. Yeah, they go through dispel shields and they do not even trigger dispel shields if you do not have one on already, which in my opinion can be terrifying. Now, here is where the 3 standpoints come in, which is very crucial that I want to talk about because a lot of you will be taking one of these 3 standpoints. Now, one standpoint will be taken, and that standpoint will be, you know, oh, this is fine, you know, we'll eventually work around it. The other standpoint will be, I want this changed. This is complete BS. This is going to cause a lot of people to set in tournaments, and it is going to be completely annoying, and that makes the Dispel Shield update, you know, pretty much a fluke. It didn't fix anything at all. And then the middle standpoint that will say, you know, they should be a little bit more lenient. Like I'm saying, you know, they should make it so they don't go through dispel shields. And, you know, after you use a spell that you know, have to use to get off the cloak dispel, then it puts on a dispel shield, which in itself might cause problems. I'm not too sure, you know, I'm not thinking, you know, ahead of what I just said. I'm just kind of saying they should be a little bit more lenient if you guys can get behind that. So I'm not really sure. Again, this won't affect ranked. As far as I'm, you know, concerned, it really won't affect it that much. But tournaments definitely. And if you are a big PvP enthusiast or a big PvP player, then chances are you do a lot of tournaments. And this will come into play, especially because this video got posted. I do apologize if this, you know, encourages more people, which it will, to start packing TC Cloak Dispels and putting Cloak in their deck for tournaments. But eventually this will get out, and, you know, it's best for everyone to know about it than just a select few people to start abusing it. So again, I'm not really sure what standpoint I want to take. I think I'm going to opt for the middle one and have it tweaked a little bit, if this is something that is intentional. If it's not intentional, then it will get fixed entirely. But I wanted to make this video because I want you guys' opinions on, you know, is this broken or not? I'm not too sure. I'm not sure what can be done to fix this if it's intentional. You know, if anything does get tweaked, will it actually, you know, quote unquote fix the problem? If there, you know, if it does become a problem in the player's eyes. So I do encourage you guys to form your own opinions about this and let me know what route you're going to take and what you want to say about this kind of dispelled dilemma in itself in the comment section below. And that is going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, then slap that like button. If you are new, I do suggest you subscribe because we have awesome videos on the way very, very soon. I also have a 4K subscriber announcement video coming very, very soon. And I just want to take that video's time to just talk to you guys about just whatever, basically, and reintroduce myself to all of my new subscribers. But for now, this is going to be the sign out from me. Thank you to my friend for bringing me into the light about this situation so that I can make a video on it and bring it out to you guys' attention. And that is going to be it. So I'll see you guys next video. Peace.